Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that setup and how-to for the game 10-Minute Heist. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Addressing the components to start, well, look, it's a little card game and that's what you're going to get. Cards, that's the components. The box insert is nothing to speak of, but you guys already know me. I kind of complain about inserts in a lot of games, so I'll leave that alone for this. The cards themselves, I feel, could have done well with a linen finish. I would have really appreciated that. My biggest problem with the components, though, are the thief standees. The stands that they go into are not, plastic, so the cross pattern punch board is going to wear down quickly, I find. All that aside, though, let's jump right into the game itself. Yeah, it's pretty okay. I really appreciated that there were different variants, especially when it came to the full moon or the crescent moon deck, adding a little bit of depth or complexity. Additionally, because you're randomly placing out the light the light cards for the top two rows, and you're never using all of them, and the variation that's going to do, you're going to have roughly, I don't know, like 5,000 permutations of variants where you're never going to play the same thing twice, especially since you're passing out an additional card. So that really is a good breath of fresh air in terms of replayability. Now, in terms of the replayability, though, the game is the same. Your victory conditions are always going to be the same. So I don't know if there's anything that could have been done for that in terms of only dealing out certain conditions, which, I don't know, that might have really devalued cards completely, minus maybe their powers. So I'm not too sure the best way of balancing that, but because you always know the victory conditions, the only thing that's truly going to change is what is behind your secret card and what are other players already scooping up. A reason why you might want to add this game to your collection is because you're seeking a filler style game. It plays in 10 minutes or less, really, and if you're late at night or going between two heavy games, having those filler games is really good to have, especially because this one goes up to 5 players. So many games are cutting off the 4-player mark that having that 5th player edition, maybe you want to play a string of smaller style games that can go up to 5 players. Well, this will definitely fit the bill for your collection. A reason why you may not want to add this to your collection, though, is, and I'm going to say this plainly, if you're getting this game for 2 players only, don't. For me, it wasn't fun. At the 2-player game, yes, you're modifying it enough to make sure that there's still strategy and challenge, but overall for 2 players it was just, all right, I'm going here, they're going there, I'm going here, they're going there, and yes, you're discarding a card from the row that you're taking from. I don't know, 2 players just didn't really work for me. There's better 2-player games that I would like to probably spend my time with. Now, that being said, I guess another reason why you may not want to add it to your collection, though, is because just overall the game itself plays just okay. And I don't often like to say that, especially because, so much does go into the creating of these games, but this one just in general was okay. Caveat. Not fun for me at 2 players. At 3 and 4, it was good. It provided depth and strategy. And at 5 players, it got a little crowded, but not necessarily in a bad way. So all of that said, guys, take it how you will. If you have any questions about this game, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer it as best that I can. Also, there are a few clarification questions available on BGG, which I thought was really helpful, namely when it came to your wild cards. Again, as I showed in the video, you are going to score those wild cards for every set that you have, so they act as a multiple card, which can be good, but they often have curses attached to them, so keep that in mind. But if you've enjoyed the video and you've enjoyed the content, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, thanks so much for watching.